Hello everyone!
Hello.
Today we have something that will potentially end up in a disaster.
Yes, because we are going to look at those horrible paints that we showed in one of our art hauls made by Kids Line.
We got this from a shop called Tedi. Tedi is, if you do not know, a very cheap shop akin to the in all countries possibly existing €1, $1, one whatever it is in your currency stores. And this is horrible.
It's horrible, cost €2.
€2, I mean, you get what you pay for. The paints, we have looked at these in another video, they generally do not look nice. The box is the cheapest plastic you can think of. The brush, well, see for yourself. That's the brush.
Yeah, and it's got those horrible plastic bristles which aren't even cut to length.
Yeah, this brush has the worst haircut ever. Even I can't compete here.
Yeah. So
we were thinking, what can we possibly compare this against?
So I have brought back in my Staedtler paints I brought from South Africa. Most countries don't seem to sell this because, I mean, this is not the expected quality from Staedtler, to be honest.
No, not really.
No, not at all. So, I mean, it even comes with this awful brush, which you probably would not get with a German version of this. I don't know.
Oh, on the first glance, it's still better than this one.
Well, it is a bit older, so this just might be the quality of being older. I don't know. But all of these have basically cracked even when they were brand new. Water just appears next to it. And look, these still look wet. They're not wet. They haven't been used in months.
That's so funny.
That's so funny. So we are going to be trying these paints. And might have to reference from these. We're going to be using some watercolour paper from Tedi.
Not to be confused with the shop where I got this from. Tedi is a different one than Tedi. Tedi generally does household appliances, household items, cleaning stuff, everything like this, and also a little bit of art supply, which is why we bought this pad. So,
I think to give those paints any prayer, you're going to have to use a better brush.
well, I will just... okay, well, let's see what we got here. Because, I mean, these are also not very expensive brushes. These all come from another art haul we did at Action. I will just pick, I'm just picking this one because it's a little broader.
That's my favorite brush.
It should make things a little easier. So, let's wet this off camera. And... what should I go for?
I don't know.
I'm gonna pick this one. So, we're wetting our cake. That sounds horrible. But what is happening here?
I don't know. I'm confused.
This looks weird. I've never seen watercolor paint when you wet it do stuff like this. It's like it's a totally different color.
That's weird.
Let's see. Wow. Well, that's not the color I'd expect from the actual cake.
No.
Let's see, let's take a little bit more water, maybe it gets better. Although I doubt it. Some elevator music. And let's try this again. Okay. Well, I mean, it is watercolor. You'd expect it to be like on the lighter side, so you can like layer darker things over lighter things, but ooh. Well, it's definitely what I expect for €2. Let's put it this way. You want to try?
Yeah, I want to try color.
Just gonna shift this a little over so it's easier.
There's barely any paint on these bristles, by the way. I'm gonna go
for something that is pretty dark.
I don't know what all these weird dark colors are.
Maybe this one. It's like a From the cake, I would say this is a very dark green.
Why does it do this?
And it doesn't seem so dark anymore suddenly when there's water on it.
I don't know.
Well,
I think you can go over this as many times as you like. It will never get darker than that.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
So I mean, if someone just wants very washed out colors, yeah. I mean, this is what I would expect to happen if I add like a lot of water to watercolor.
Yeah.
And not if I just like add like a little bit like we did here. Let's see. I'm gonna go for. Let's try this. Let's try yellow. Oh, there's still some green on there, but I don't think it really matters in this case. And I think then it just becomes like a little green shaded tinted.
Okay, that actually shows up on the paper, which surprises me.
Me too. But again, it's very. It's very washed out. It's very not opaque.
No.
Which again is absolutely fine if that's what you want, but I do not expect this to be happening from the get-go.
No.
Without adding like tons of water to it.
Yeah, I mean, I expected them to perform a bit worse. But
they're not the worst I've ever used, I must say. Truth be told.
I bet this red is going to be like more of a pink.
No. It's actually, well, it's more or less what it says on the cake.
Yeah, okay, they're not as bad as I thought, but they're still not fantastic.
Surprising. Well, I shall be using this miracle of modern paint technology.
Alright.
I'm just gonna...
Good luck.
Look at this. This came off. This looks like a spider leg or something. Oh, that's gross. Okay. That's just like I'm gonna... which haven't we used? We haven't used... I'm gonna use this putrid pink.
Putrid pink.
Oh, it's looking like very unhealthy. It's not even the Barbie pink. It's just like something that you don't really want to see. Ay. What the? Let's take more water to give this thing. Yeah.
Alright.
You try it. This brush is useless. It's not even doing its job.
Actually, it's just that.
Yeah, but the brush, it does not hold any water on the bristles and it does not hold any paint on the bristles. It's basically, you can do this until the cows come home.
I don't think this color's even shown up on camera.
Well, it's there. It's a very unhealthy pink shade.
Yeah, it's not very good.
No.
So I am going to.
Let's compare.
So I'm going to take. Would you say this blue is probably the closest to the first blue you used?
Probably. It's more like a turquoise, but let's just see how this
so no,
fares.
these actually get pretty dry, so you have to wet these quite a lot.
And from the get-go, you see, even that set, which is to be considered not the best thing ever be made, let's put it very carefully. This is the color that you would expect from this cake.
Yeah, no, definitely. Let's go with the red now. Just because the red is a little bit more salmon over there from the cheap €2 set. Sorry, you have to mix these a lot because they go bone dry.
Oh, wow. I don't like to say it, but Staedtler wins.
Yeah, Staedtler wins.
Well, I'm actually not surprised. And because I did try the cheap pen in the €2 set, I will try the cheap pen in the Staedtler set. And I will do it with the yellow color.
Good luck.
And as already mentioned, we need quite a lot of water here.
Yeah, these are some of the most driest watercolor cakes that ever existed.
It kind of feels when you use these that you can snap them.
Yeah.
But they probably just like fling back and fly right into your face, so I wouldn't recommend trying that.
Nope.
Okay, here we go. And look at that.
It actually worked.
It works. The color looks better. I mean, I wouldn't use this on an everyday basis. I wouldn't use this normally at all, but it works. That one doesn't.
Let me try.
Maybe try the yellow one since it's already wet, or one of the other ones.
Da, 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 da.
Look at that. It's not working. It's not holding any water or paint. That thing is used. Look.
It's also pink.
Look. That's nah.
Okay, this is absolutely the worst one.
This is trash. I'm sorry to say, I don't like to bash things this way, but this is absolute trash. This is garbage. Rubbish, if you will, if you're British. Müll, if you're German. This is not worth the plastic it's being made of.
Yeah, this is horrid.
So.
Okay.
So yeah.
One last color I want to try. Which do you think is black here? Is it this or this?
It's hard to say because I think this is blue. This is also blue. Try this one.
This one. I just want to see.
And they all look like they have like little, I don't know, bubbles, or if there's like little things inside, maybe insects crawled into it. The black works the best in the kit, but it's also the darkest thing.
Okay, that is actually pretty impressive.
Impressive as for what we've seen here.
As for what we've seen. I'm going to put it against the Staedtler one here. So I'll put it into shots so you can actually see. Because you have to put a lot of water onto these. And you have to stir it.
Like a soup. No, I'm curious. Yeah, we know. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's very dark. Jeez.
It's not even a competition at this point. It's like if someone that does sports for fun in their free time is competing against someone who spends all their time sitting in front of a TV, which is in case this one.
Yeah.
No chance.
No chance at all, no. These paints, I mean, that's what I expected, but I just thought it'd be fun to make a video about it anyway.
Well, it is fun, don't get me wrong. I'm very amused by this. But yeah, beware if you see this. Even if it's cheap, even if you just want something for your children that they can spend some time with and you like have a bit of peace, don't. They will be frustrated and you will not have peace at all.
Yeah, go for something that's a bit better than that, because I'd be frustrated if this was mine. I mean,
Nah,
it's not good.
it's not good at all. Rather go for something that's like €2 more expensive, than you already get like something that is halfway decent.
Exactly.
But yeah, our verdict, don't buy this.
Don't buy that. It's not even worth the €2.
No, not at all. But yeah, sometimes we just have things that are not working out, even though they could.
Yeah.
But they don't.
But they don't.
That's okay.
That's the case with this. It's really bad.
So yeah, if you liked this video, if you were amused by it, if you have anything to say, if you have ever tried something like this and you had similar or other experiences, please make sure to leave us a comment. If you enjoyed what you were seeing, leave us a like. It helps with YouTube. And we shall see you next week. Bye.
Goodbye.